Hello, my dear Pharma Network, and here we are again in sunny Barcelona at Reuter's event live. Together with me today, Anirban Sadhu, the professional in pharma R&D and drug development. Anirban, welcome.
Thank you very much and welcome. Very happy to be in Barcelona. It's a beautiful day outside and it's a fantastic meeting at Reuters.
Excellent. So we have the only but very important question for all the us here. So AI is approaching. It is changing a lot. Anirban, how AI, from your personal and professional experience, is changing pharma?
Well, I think, there is no discussion, no meeting these days where AI is not the topic. So I think it's fair to say that AI is not only changing pharma, has already changed pharma to a substantial extent. The impact of AI is already evident in various parts of the drug development. Let's call it, for the lack of a better word, the whole drug development game. So there's a very strong impact of AI in the commercialization of drugs through how you understand your patients, how you profile your patients, how you commercialize your drugs, even for generation of data, how you use the data in a meaningful way, even down to making your regular slides. But today I'll talk mostly not so much about the impact of AI on the commercial side, but more on the R&D side, which is basically who I am, a drug development professional. In the R&D side of the game, AI is making very profound changes to the way we develop drugs. And I'll talk about it in a general way first and then get into the specifics. I think what AI is doing largely is moving pharma from a world of proof to a world of probability, accelerating development timelines, enabling faster regulatory decision making, and generally speeding up the whole pipeline by making data enabled decisions at a faster rate. And it's not only the speed that AI is impacting, it's actually also the kind of data and the kind of information that we use to make the decisions. So rather than, as we were used to doing before, having snapshots of trial-based evidence, AI is now enabling data to flow in, much more rich data, patient-centric data, to flow in on a continuous basis, allowing decisions to be taken in real time. That's the main difference. Now, getting into a little bit of a specific, at a discovery stage, very early on in the process, AI-enabled tools are now able to give us unprecedented insight into the structure of molecules, ligand binding kind of studies, enable us to design molecules that better fit the target, all the way from there into regulatory, where we start seeing the kind of previously the domain that used to belong to clinical data solidly is now being taken over by modeling and simulation kind of data. In fact, I have been, involved and familiar with a couple of recent approvals where the entire approval of a new indication was not based on any new clinical data. It was just based on modeling and simulation and extrapolation of the data from other existing indications. So think of it conceptually, and the enormity of it becomes evident immediately. Previously, you needed to do many months of clinical trials, and along with that comes all the administrative, the regulatory burden. Here, you're completely getting away from all of that. Simply using modeling and simulation, you're able to achieve what needed much more money, much more resources, and way much longer time.
Isn't that the exciting age of this evolution? Because the simple steps saving us a lot of time and giving us a lot of time back as
Absolutely.
human,
And
right?
making drugs available to patients much faster, much better. And these are just the early days, I would say, as health authorities themselves become more comfortable with these kind of approvals. We will see more and more approvals of this kind and more health authorities approving drugs through this processes.
It's amazing.
It's a fantastic future.
For us human beings, so this is the amazing perspective because we will be receiving the access to very life-saving drugs easier, faster, and with the more enthusiasm from the R&D, from the
Absolutely.
pharma side. So from for the final note from your side, if you will advise anything for your fellow pharma professionals, what you would advise to them in this AI era?
Well, I would say that the world is changing very fast, and it's important to think beyond boundaries. If you are a mid-career professional today, what you studied in medical school and in your tertiary education no longer holds. And the only thing that holds true is your imagination. Think about, the boundaries and try to go beyond the boundaries. The tools are available, and we hope that the entire, because the pharma industry is so tightly regulated, we hope that the regulators will also become more amenable to accepting data generated by AI and AI-enabled tools. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you very much. So, Anibran, so we are really happy having you in this improvised studio. Wish you a great event, and thank you for being with us today.
Thank you very much. My
Thank
pleasure.
you.